Officials at the European Central Bank, ECB, were accused of acting like aristocrats at Versailles after details emerged of their expenditure on luxury items like food and cars. Newly released contracts amounting to a massive £25 million lift the lid on their comfortable lifestyles, whilst a further £5 million was splashed on a visitor centre at their Frankfurt HQ. Critics today pointed out that Eurozone policies, spearheaded by the German government, have been heavily blamed for Southern Europe's dire economic growth and youth unemployment crisis. The ECB has released details of 3 tenders, for catering, a limousine service and the curation of its art collection, that demonstrate the extent of taxpayer spending on the bank. Britain is one of the main stakeholders in the bank, and owns 14% of its capital, but will have to leave after Brexit as membership is only open to EU countries. UKIP MEP Jonathan Arnott, a member of the EU Parliament's Budget Committee, described the spending as excessive and said, "The ECB runs the euro, but seems to love spending them on itself." This is utterly out of order. The banking bureaucracy are behaving as if they were pre-revolutionary aristocrats at Versailles, rather than the people who have overseen the destruction of Southern European economies and millions of lives over the past few years. I can't imagine what they might have spent, if they had a successful currency. The catering contract, which includes provisions for a superior service in terms of gastronomy and fine dining, lasts for 4 years, and is worth £22.5 million. It is expected to be awarded next year. As well as providing food for visiting dignitaries, the caterers will also be required to cover much more basic meals for the bank's 3,000 staff, who pay for lunches and dinners that are part subsidized by the ECB. According to the tender, it includes cooking 402,000 lunches, and 72,000 breakfasts every year, as well as overseeing the handling of alcoholic beverages including wine handling.